Let's see. Oh yeah, it's this abomination. What even is that thing? Yes.
I remember some water slides or something.
Hippocampus. Yeah, it's easier to say than previous one.
You can do the honors, Sidon.
We got some markers.
Let's see what he does. And then we can put up markers. So, do you have tank sets? There you go. Double impact. And I guess we need to do that. Alright. Guess that's the raid one.
Who's big one?
Oh. Hey. Yeah. So we have something in one corner. Is there another one?
Is it pushing?
Oh,
Okay, that's
oh, let's throw this at it.
So there was like a red ring above him.
Yeah, tether. Can I take it? Yeah, I can take it. Water damage. There it is. The flops on me. I guess that tank. Okay, I'm gonna guess this is a tank mechanic.
Yes, I took quite a lot of damage. One
Exactly.
tank far, one tank close, maybe.
He does, I guess, yeah, it's like diagonally. I suspect it's like the previous fight, one tank on, for example, north, east, the other one maybe southwest, and we can see if that...
When the tether resolved, I took damage, but I don't know if it was a flare or not, because you were quite far. Took something like 10, 15k.
Okay.
I'll try standing next to you when you get tether to see if it's a flare on this pool.
But when he did the thing through the center, did he have like an animation on him? That...
Yeah, there was arrows pointing. There was a red. There was a circle with a red arrow and a yellow one, and it basically looked like it was just telegraphing with. Oh, I think it was half room cleaves in each direction.
Yeah, I think it's more than half because we died on the right side at the bottom. Maybe it's like 270.
There was one of the square on the corner that was bubbling. I was next to that square and I lived.
Northeast, yeah. So you think that maybe makes sense to be close to it or on it?
Well, it was on the opposite side of the arrow, so...
Okay, let's go again.
bit of mitigation there. South-east is bubbling. Guessing don't stand on it.
I died standing on it.
Now we
And,
know what it does.
The center is also
If
public.
error is passing back. So
Okay, one's a half, the other one's like a line.
Orange arrow was half room. Red arrow is line.
The thingy.
This time they were on opposite cardinal, but I don't remember the first time I didn't see the orange one.
Don't worry, we got the healers back.
I think Feather. Oh no, okay. Probably healer stack if 2 healers are alive.
Hey, okay, that was a knockback.
What is with the
Don't worry.
wall? Oh, okay, so but in what direction do we get knockback from the stack?
I'm gonna guess that you get knocked like maybe someone has like a tether or something that he jumps on. He seems to jump on someone, and one person probably gets knocked to north, and the other one 90 degrees.
Kind of looked like he knocked us back in the direction that we jumped.
Yes, to me it looks like if bubbling was southeast like it was there, we
Yeah.
need to bait the jump on A, that way the 2 light parties are stacking on B and T after the knockback. Because we can't be going on the platform that's bubbling because it kills us.
Let's see. Let's divide ourselves a little bit. Let's go clock spots around 1. Let's see. Justin is usually like party 1. Prefer.
So light party 1 goes clockwise, knockback, and 2 goes counterclockwise.
Yes, looking at yes.
Starting from the opposite side of the bubbling corner.
Yeah. I'm guessing it's either on a stack on the 2 healers, or if it's 1 DPS, 1 support, it's all stacks.
Where did we say light party 1's going?
Counterclockwise.
No, 1 is clockwise.
Oh,
So to the left.
it makes more sense to have 1 counterclockwise, because from north 1 is always counterclockwise and
Yeah, so that would
My logic is group 1 goes left, group 2 goes right.
yes.
It makes
Yeah.
1 clockwise and 2 counterclockwise. When looking at the boss.
If the boss gets, dashes to 1, if center looking at A, I'm, for me it's group 1 counterclockwise, so get knocked back to D.
Wait, why are the numbers and letters swapped? The clock spots.
Probably just because I started with the numbers on the corners, but we can do this the other way around if it. Yeah, I guess makes more sense. For consistency.
And this is for these stack markers, right?
Just generally for the whole. But yes, we were talking about the stock markers. How we should have the parties get knocked around.
Okay.
Did we see exactly how he jumps?
No, it's probably a furthest player or something like that. I didn't see if there were debuffs. Let me check my VOD.
We can run
Or
it.
we can just pull, yeah.
Yeah, let's make a few polls and see what we gather from it. Yeah, I'm gonna finish my burst and then shirk you side up.
Bubbling on 2, so
Seems like the center has lit up. Yeah, makes sense. Bubbling on 2.
orange arrow is gone free.
So there's like a yellow circle and an arrow.
Oh, okay, so it's not arrow, okay.
Apparently
Maybe
not.
the direction is facing.
That's a reason.
Last time was spoken.
Maybe it's the hint is in the cast bar. Let's see. But there is a text also. Head and body are at odds with the welt. It does have some text, like its head and body are at odds. Which kinda indicates that it's reversed or something. Maybe. Look at the... do another poll and let's see if there is correlation with what he says or the name of the cast. Did he provoke this time? Excited. Yeah, that makes sense. Makes a difference. You reply. I forgot. Almost. Wait. Double impact. I wasn't here, but you still survived.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bubbling on 1.
Let's see. Winged Kataran. Its head and balls are at odds. Can I guess?
I have no idea why.
This was win.
Before it was spoken cataract.
His tail
Now it
was
winged.
aiming towards the side of the half cliff this time.
So yeah, you could see that his top part kind of rotates, for example, during the tether. So maybe we should be looking at both his direction, or like the main body, and also what the top part is doing.
The tail of the main body was towards the side that received the Alpharna cleave. But it's weird. It looks like there's also a cone or something.
I think it was 2 attacks. It was both here to the side and also behind him, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, let's do a few pulls and see if we run them in a row. You reprise the first one.
Bubbling on one. Look at where the tail is turning. So he should be safe there, I think.
On two?
Yeah, 3 or 2. I have tether, Alvin. I'll stay next to you to see if it's take it still. To see if it's flare or not. Yeah, it's flare.
Did you take the second hit, Sidon?
Go from Mornvik and me.
Maybe it's the closest person, so maybe the others need to. You need to be maybe closest to him. We can try that side.
He's turning to 4 then, so knockback will be towards 3.
Yeah, that was correct. That makes sense. So
So he knockbacks from where he lands, from the touche that he's facing.
yeah, exactly. I might forget.
So then do we all get knocked back to the same one and then just slip? One group just continues running to the next open one?
Or like in two different corners of the
No, but you
square.
can't. Because if it was... Because, so I forget which one exactly. But one was death, and he jumped to 4.
Yeah.
So we can only get knocked back to 3. And then we need to...
But I see. I wonder if we can knock back immunity. One group can just be by themselves on another platform.
I was able to knock back a unit.
Yeah, then I
Okay.
suggest that we, one group, for example, we can say that.
Group 1 because main tank is on the boss, immunes.
Yeah, well we can... Maybe we can say Group 1 is always north, Group 2 is always south. And then, if you have to, knock back. So, because it can only be... He's either gonna jump to, like, if we just ignore east and west for now, he's either gonna jump to, say, 1 or 4, or it's gonna be mirrored. And if he jumps to 1, then Group 2 just goes to 3 and knockbacks immune. If he jumps to 4, Group 1 goes to 2 and knockbacks immune.
No, we
Assuming
can
he's
try that.
jumping to 4. If he's jumping to 3, no one needs to knock back immune. If he's jumping to 2, then it's the other way. Then Group 2 needs to knock back immune on 4, and Group 1 get knocked back.
I'm mostly wondering if we need to rotate around and the next group needs to knock back immune before it's has gone from cooldown.
That could be Is there
Let's
a
try to have
delay?
everyone. Let's try to have everyone alive first to see if it's on. If it's like party or
Yeah.
roll stacked.
How about for now we try a potentially easier to think about strat is, let's just say if we get that pattern where you we all have to get knocked back to the same square. Group 1 just continue going around to the next square. And Group 2 just stay behind.
But we can, just for progress' sake, just have everyone knock back immediately as a start and see if it comes back soon enough. Then we
Okay.
need to actually kind of interleave it, but
Yeah.
we'll see.
'Cause I think they go one. I do think they go one at a time. I don't think the 2 stacks.
Ah, is it so? Okay.
Yeah.
We'll see. Wait, what?
Bugly on 2. Look for tail. This side is same, I think.
I have no idea.
No, it's not.
What are you looking for?
Okay.
I still don't get it.
Last time.
I'll take another.
It's a flare, be careful. Oh,
Don't do it, me. Okay.
Rain the tanks.
Okay, this time you got me. And I was closer than others. Let me just see how much damage that was.
So basically, the off tank.
568,000. I think that's a stack. It's
Ah, okay.
It's a stack. It's probably
Nice.
yeah.
Okay, let's
500K.
try
Yeah, that's a stack.
stacking for it then.
Bugly on 1.
Ta-da. Ta-da. You should all be stacking, I guess, for this one. On the opposite side of the tank. That's what you try. I think if we submit, you will survive it. Seems that Arthur
It took 1 million HP.
Okay, I only took 47,000.
Could it be that you went into the sludge, Fenrir?
Yes. Check, he had no debuff.
And there's a stack. Or what do you call it? The a wall that you get.
Oh, no, not 1 million. 167. 1000.
So, I have a debuff. 7. I have a bomb on myself that's counting down.
What?
And
Oh.
what do I explode? Boom! Yeah, there. So someone gets a debuff there that explodes and he needs to run away.
There must be an easier way to face the boss.
Ah,
This looks like a sweep backward when this
Yeah, don't overlap.
right.
it expires.
The guy is over.
Wait, wait. I went really far.
Oh, maybe.
I feel like I went from the edge to the all the way to the other edge.
I wonder if the sewers make you get knocked back faster.
I stop in the
Because that
middle.
looks like undoable without knockback.
Yeah, it seemed like Arturel seemed to have survived. Did you stop in the middle, Arturel?
Yeah, straight in the middle.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure. I think it felt like I crashed into you though, or I crashed into something because that's what the damage thing said.
I'm gonna guess that the sewers might stop you. I think I slid like the whole way, and without going through any of these slits in the floor.
You were exactly in line with 4 and 3.
Was it so? Okay, okay.
I might have crashed into the boss.
Yeah, that could also be.
You two healers crashed into each other middle.
Kinda, yeah. But Artorial survived.
Maybe that's the whole point. That if you don't crash into anything, you will just leave the arena and die.
Was there only 4 of you on set? Maybe
So,
we should... Was there only 4 people alive then?
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Sounds about
Ah,
right.
yeah, I was
It
gonna say-
looked. Yeah.
Yeah.
It
We
looks
see
like
yeah, we have to see everyone
if you
makes it.
don't, yeah, if you don't hit anything like I did, you will just die on the edge of the arena. But let's run again. Let's see if we can. What more we can gather?
Opening on 4.
Oh, come on.
Yes. I'm gonna take the tether and try to go to 3.
Just stay on. Oh, okay.
I have a lot of time. Yep. Looks good.
Watch where it's facing after.
It's knockback immune. This one, and the healers can spread out. Oops, I forgot to. Continue.
Ranger Artorial.
Predatory arts. I will explode, and I'm gonna be on 1. Go away. It's not super big, but you need to move Sidon soon. Oh wait, that's that one first.
There's looks like a stack on.
I mean,
Try. Oh, well, you'll die, but try crashing into each other if you have. Go on the A and C.
See, there we go. See if I survive long enough. I'm not sure I will. No. Fine.
okay, well, you can't crash into the boss then. So I did crash into Artorial. I just died.
Yeah, that makes sense. And Morway went across the whole arena, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly. I think it makes sense to set up on the opposite side of the bubbling.
Yes.
I think we're on the right side.
Will you go to 1 and we'll go to 3? Or
I will go to 3.
We'll go to 1. Go on 2 to prepare for the knockback.
Split into the light parties.
Group 1 on 2. Knockback in you.
Too late.
We live a little bit longer. Someone will get a bomb, that's me. I'm gonna go
Everyone else stack.
to 3.
It's either stack or Fanguster baited on the...
Yeah. Let's see. I think we're safe here on 2, if I'm not mistaken.
Also, has a bomb, I think.
We'll run out. Is it 2 bombs? Yeah, 2 bombs it looks like. Yeah, exactly. So you need to look out for the bomb, and it looks like 2 players have the bomb there, and they need to run in opposite directions.
So group stays on intercardinal opposite of the bubbling, and the 2 bombs split on the 2 other intercardinals.
I go through the whole arena. So the things on the floor don't do anything. It's just you need to run into another person. All right. I think we are getting there.
It was like a water droplet for the icon.
Yeah, exactly. I survived it alone by myself when I got it, and I just ran away.
I think that's a stack marker. I think this one specifically that I got.
Okay.
That's different to...
See. Let's. Okay, I see. Then. Is it 3 debuffs, 2 bombs and 1 stack, or is it just 1 bomb and 1 stack? I think we can figure it out maybe on the fly. Let's roll. 2 tides, 1. That's okay. That makes sense. So tides, I'm guessing, is the bombs.
Gone 2.
Yeah, zone 3. I expect. See, I will take the tether to 3 once it appears. See.
It might be a white charge there if you died, so make sure to observe tank in front. Back in Ion, group 1 and 2.
Bye. Okay. Let's see, are we in action? Well, let's see. Look at your debuffs. I have tides, I will go to 3.
As a mid tide, go on 1.
No, go to 2.
Ah, yeah, we had that one first, I guess. And then we split up. Point. Yeah, we have to wait for it to resolve and then run in the right direction.
Yeah.
Tyler, we can go at each other.
I'll try to be in front of you, Artural, but I'm not sure I'll be able to.
Yeah.
No, okay.
Yeah, works.
I got a sustained damage effect from being in one of the things, but I was
Sure.
the damage for it.
So you got a dot for...
Probably for being being in it when I wasn't supposed to be.
For the 2 tides, it appears like it's 1 support, 1 DPS. Let's have the support go clockwise and the DPS counterclockwise relative to the intercardinal opposite of the bubbling. After
So for example, if we are standing on 2, the support goes to 3 and the DPA... No, wait. Relative to...
Yes. If 4 is bubbling, we are standing on 2. Support will be on 3, DPS on 1, and the party on 2.
Okay.
For the tether, if Artural died there, I think probably because the line is a wild charge, so off tank be in front of the group.
Makes sense.
So when are we talking about here?
The tether.
Okay.
And for the clockwise, counterclockwise, it's for the mark of tides. Mark of the tides, yes. Mark of the deaths and tides.
And then for the tides, I guess then if you look at the center of the arena, then yeah, clockwise for support.
If it's support and DPS, we'll adjust if it's not the case.
I've gotten it every time. It feels like so far, at least the tides. Might be just random, but let's see. And was it otherwise DPS that was paired with it?
This time it was the case. I don't remember previous times.
We'll see.
Let's assume it's the case until otherwise.
Yes, sounds good.
Bubbling on 3, go on 1.
I think it's 2. Oh wait, there's a red arrow. Okay, never mind. That was good.
Back on 1.
So I'll take the other 3. Oh wait, I'll be
Party
on
on
2.
4, party on 4. Have the off tank in front,
Satan.
One on 1, the 2 on after the.
There it is.
Back immune.
I was too late. Oh, what? Yeah, maybe. So we can start here on 1 and then decide which way we are going.
Wait, I have it as DPS, you have it, Sidon, you have it as tank. Wait for the waves. I'll stay on 4, party goes back to 1 after that, tank, Sidon go to 2.
Alright.
Looks good. Maybe look it. 162, we were maybe too close.
Get that up.
Mitigation.
Another one. Coupling on 3.
On 3. Knockback from 4.
Oh god.
Okay.
See what happens.
See, I'm gonna. Okay, both of them take turns jumping around. Okay.
There are 4 grids and cardinals. I'm guessing this mechanic needs to be solved on cardinals.
Why?
4 debuffs, and we can't have 4 intercardinals because there's one that's bubbling.
Oh,
It's a knockback thingy.
Ah, okay, now the thingies are covered.
How close can we
Oh great.
Okay. Wait. Okay.
Can we, when we
Wait,
get to the first, what are we gonna call that? Bumper cars? When we get to the first slide, bump slide, can we try standing like super close together to see if that kills us? Because so that we
Yes.
can slide the, instead of running all the way to the opposite sides of the one
No, it did. That's how it killed Fenrir and Tyler.
Oh, were they too close?
Yeah, Crash dealt something like 150k damage. Let me
also,
check my VOD.
our road dropped with the others. That's what I was thinking. Killed us.
Yeah, we
And
were the
damage.
closest group, and I took 162k damage from something called Crash. So I'm guessing that's distance related. Plus a damage done, so yeah, it's probably a failed state.
Let's start by just going as far as
Clock
possible,
spot.
and see if that keeps everyone alive. If not, then maybe we can.
Let's
I
try.
think it's either gonna, the minimum distance is either gonna be approximately from 4 to C or 4 to 3 that you have to be away. Because if we're doing it with the water, then you have to be able to solve for that.
Azami and Artuarel lived while Artuarel was about exactly in line with one of the corners. Azami was somewhat closer, maybe about here.
Like this distance.
Yeah.
That was it. Yeah, I'm thinking about this distance is probably the smallest minimum that it will be, but it could be
Yeah.
closer to like the 3. Like you have to be on this like platform. and
Probably
this-
on the outer edge of the platform. There.
Yeah, makes sense. Let's go again and play around with this. We can, but let's try maximum distance and see if everyone is alive.
3, run 1.
Oh wait, yeah, it's. I think we are.
Point.
Ah.
This kind is over. Feather on 2, party on 4. Thinking. Yes. Of taking front, back, R3. Back to 1. It's a knockback, yes. Group 1 on 1, group 2 on 4. Knockback immune now.
I think it's possible to run and make it to the group, but well, yeah.
Yes.
There's an army.
Azami on 4 after, Seiden on 2 after. Wait for this thing first. Party on 1.
But
Nice. Let's try to have Tether 1 to from the bubbling going clockwise. So 1 will be on D, 2 on A, and so on.
so is that the tether?
The knockback from 1, knockback from 1. Tether 1 on D, Tether 2 on A, and so on.
So the shockwave from Azami killed me on the Cardinal, even.
Oh, Sidon is up.
Quite a big AoE.
Do I have a partner coming? Can you come against me just there? Oh, okay, so okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Let's see, what is he doing? 10. So 2 sets of this.
Yeah, this is a spread probably on the 4 players that did not get it during the knockback.
Spark we see one more mech? No. Predatory or something waves. Okay.
So what happened during the mid-cut thingy?
So the tether, so half the team is tethered. Does that tell us which one is getting the head or the body?
The tether for body.
Tethered to body, okay. They always tap both at the same time, right?
It's hard to see, but it looks like it's a light party. One light party tether, one light party not tether.
And we have 3 places to... Okay.
When boss jumped on me as one, I was right next to the boss. I took 1 million damage. So that killed me.
Could it be that someone else, that you got it twice, also by someone else?
Yes, I took 2 things. I have got 2 fizzling up, so yeah.
Ah, exactly, that makes sense.
I was in line. I was between the boss and the player who is.
I also have one.
Yes, so I was between you and the boss. So I got hit, I think, by your thing. I don't know if. I think it's the head that. Maybe there's a line or something like that to you and it's me.
Are the tether distant base?
I'm not sure.
We could try having support on the inner part of the squares and see if we can bait it. Maybe it would help with the initial spread.
One square is bubbling still.
Yeah. That is true. But we could still try putting support closer just to see if we can bait
what
the
happens to the people without a tether and a number?
It's them. Looks like it's either a line from the boss or it's a big AoE around the non-tether player.
That's last AoE. Is there any difference in size of these AoEs?
It looks like it's an AoE from the visual effects. It's quite big.
I guess the tether is just to tell you, which body part it is. That I guess allows you to spread them because they both jump at the same time, right? There's always 2 AoEs that hit the field. Is that correct?
And so,
It looks that way, yes.
and it looks like the tether's basically a line cleave from where his boss jumps from. There's a line cleave from his starting position to number 1, like that.
Ah, okay. So there's also a line clip.
No, I'm asking if we're suspecting that. I think it
I
might be
haven't,
the case.
I haven't seen it. But let's go there once more and get the water, and then we can look at it more closely.
If someone's done but maybe we can just find a way to just like divide up the area so that we can face it out.
From the size of the AoE, if the non-tether player stands exactly on the one edge of thingy and the tether player there, or maybe I might have also boss, yes. On the inside there it might be livable.
Okay, never mind. Let's try and get a wall, and let's take a look at it then on screen sharing. One more pull.
Let's go.
Or until we get there.
Yeah.
We're playing on 3, we go to 1. I'll take the tether.
Tether stay because it's
Yeah, I will stay
group
here.
1-2 of tank in front. I'm gonna go back in green now. Mark on this and
I will go to 2.
wait for the thing to resolve first. Party stack. Yes.
Slides.
Nice.
Right, one.
Bubbling on 2. I'll go back on 3. Let's have 2.
Oh, I survived.
Yeah. Oh, it's too close to me, but I didn't know where to stand. I probably could have stood where Artorial died.
Oh, we are still in action? I thought the healers were dead. Oh, wait, we are. Okay. Thanks, man. Let's see if I can healers side then. sorry.
Try to go for LB3. No, we don't need everyone is nice. Someone will die. I don't have the knockback thingy.
What the hell?
Oh,
I'm dying in the center. How about
Kinda didn't have an AoE in the same direction.
Is it possible that so is it like half the party that gets AoE or?
it looks that way, yes.
But then it's probably the two people that don't have the same direction. That's kind of easy. Guess we have to like
I'm gonna
knock
put
into
up-
each other, sliding like people on 1 and 3, knocking into each other at 4. That would make it.
What happened to the people who lived in Midcut?
I'm gonna put up
I was alone and there was no one around me, so I didn't get hit by anything else.
okay, I am streaming my VOD.
Nice.
And let's see. This looks a bit odd. Okay. So we have the shockwave, and it's just a standard knockback. And let's see. The tethers are definitely not distance based.
They are definitely distance based. I survived my tether, but then got killed by AoE from Tyler.
Okay, you think so? What I mean is that you don't bait it based on distance. So I'm here
No.
quite far away and I stay. Or people are here far away and they can get it. So let's see. This is called Campbell's Hub. And let me see. So the tether. Let's see, I and Justin have 4. So I guess it's like 1, 2, 3, 4 on that. Is it? Yeah, on tether and then without.
Yeah, 2 sets of 4.
Yeah, exactly. And the body has the tether, it looks like. And the body, let's see. So the body seems to go to a tether. I'm guessing someone there has.
Let's go into Artorial first. He had 1.
Okay, that makes sense. And Artorial is far away. He has the tether,
So-
and he takes like 7.
And,
Artorial-
and you're in the AoE for the head bouncing on one vein at the same time.
Artorial and Justin had tether, so it's not exactly like party, but it looks like it's 2 DPS to support.
Yeah, the the body definitely does a charge here. You can see it. It's not a jump. It goes through the whole thing. Yeah.
And the flying thingy crashes on someone doing what looks like a circle AoE.
I had one.
So
The
can
tether.
we can just have the body going, like in this instance it would be between 1 and 3. So we have, in this case, so basically always put 1 and 3, we're gonna take the body, take the charge opposite where he starts. Then we put
That
2
could
and
make
4
sense.
on him, but then you just step out like we do for every other limit cut when it's not your turn. And then we have a ton of room to space the AoEs out.
They're quite. I wonder how big they actually are.
You got hit, if you go back on the first one, you got hit by the first AoE, I think. There, it's the first AoE that hit you from. I don't see who had the first one.
Oh, okay,
But it
that
is,
is massive.
It does expire though. The first hit that I got, but how much health do I lose? I lose like 50% or something.
If a player with the tether stand on the
They you got hit by a charge and the terror.
Yeah, so just then I guess I get charged there in the end. So I get hit by. I actually get hit by 3 things. First, I get hit by this wild charge, but the timer on that one actually expires. So it seems to be okay to. So here it resets.
Yeah, so that's
But
yours.
here
That's yours,
Yeah.
and now the body is coming.
Yeah, exactly. So I took like. So it seems like you can survive getting it twice as long as it's spaced out. At least if you're a tank. I don't know if you can do this. How much does a healer lose on the charge? No, or like a.
I don't think he got hit by the charge, but the head from Morvay.
Ah, that could be. Yeah, probably. So, do we?
tether 1-3-1-3. First player if it's bubbling on 2, player with 1 go to 1, player with 2 go to 3. Player with 3 and 4 stay at 4 and go to. He will go to 1 after the first charge, and player with 4 will go to 3 after the second charge. I'm guessing. We need to place non-tether player in a way that won't impact the tether 3 and 4 moving to 1 and 3. So I'm guessing non-tether player 1 goes on C, 2 on A, 3 on D, and 4 on B. That way the players moving from and to marker 4 will have time to reach the intercardinal.
So let's see. So basically, tether 1 and 2 are on 1 and 3, and then the other ones are gonna walk into. So 3 walks into the first one, and 4 the second, I guess. Yeah. Then you said.
Non-tether 1 goes on C because it will explode first, so leaving C available for the player that will move from 4 to 3 to go there.
What are 2 spots for the non-tethers?
Non-tether, there are 4 spots.
Why
Well,
we
we-
don't need 4 spots, we only need 2 spots. They're too big for
We
4
need
spots.
4 because they can't stand at A. We can't put them only at A and B because they won't be able to survive the charge at 1 and 3. And we can't put them only at C and D because the players will need to move from 4 to 1 and 3. We need to have C and D available for when the player will move for the 3rd and 4th tether.
So they had the jumps on.
Screen share rate plan.
We can
Yeah, this
draw, I
was
think. This should be a whiteboard, yes. Let's do Chronology like this. If this is arena, play, let's say A.
You might need to move your character. Let's see.
Yes.
I get kicked out.
A, B, C and D. So let's say what was bubbling on this one. On last pool, where was the bubbling? Let's do it like it was.
It was on
Sure.
4. Well,
On 4?
Yes, on the southwest. Or wait, that's
It
from my.
wasn't.
It was just from my point of view. Sorry. Yeah.
So tether 1 and 2 go on A and C. Oh, so
Are you
someone
streaming?
It's
It's not showing me anything.
can you join the activity?
Activity, yeah, okay.
Yes.
Now I see it.
Where is that?
On
Someone
Discord thingy. Boss will charge there, so this.
whiteboard. I didn't know about
Yes.
this. Okay.
First time I'm seeing it. We should have done this ages ago.
After the charge on one go, player 3 will go to A and player 1 will go to back to D. Non-tether 1 will explode when A resolves. Then 2, 3, 4. I'm guessing like this for the non-tether player. That way, 1 explodes first, so we have time to, or maybe swap 3 and 4 to be safe.
Can't they just stay behind?
No, because they will kill the player on the corner. The AoE is quite big from the visual and from how far Elvis got hit.
Yeah, looks like this could work. Depending on
It's like a mega.
And which one is bubbling in this one again?
B.
Basically, this works for anything as long as is just relative to the camera. So basically, we can just go to opposite of the bubbling, and you just need to have that relative kind of view in mind.
Yes, and I'm guessing we need to make sure the boss starts at C. Or do it relative to where he starts, because we're guessing the charge is distance-based.
Let's see.
I only understood like half of what you explained, but I imagine you want the dashes to go from A to C back and forth,
Yes.
and the explosions north-south.
Are you
and,
looking at the whiteboard, Tyler?
Yes, and we are swapping players as they are needed in the order with the numbers. And the
Yes,
safe
the A and C, yes. The only thing I'm guessing to be better is if we swap 4 and 3, that way the path will be the safest. Because we need the path between D and C and between D and A to be safe when the player will the player with the tether swaps position.
Basically, if you... Yeah, exactly. 1, 2, 3... We'll probably take a few runs to remember this, but...
we remove some stuff that we don't need.
It's a good start. Yeah, it is. Whiteboard is great.
So it's always the blue markers with the tether and the red-ish markers. Okay.
Maybe, yeah. There's a comment from Asami to change the weighing marks. Is that useful?
Oh no, I use the letter, but yeah, it can be numbers. It's
But the thing is, it will be dependent on how it's rotated, so the numbers are not so useful. It's gonna move around. So I don't.
It will depend on where the bubbling is. In this example, bubbling is on B and boss starts on C.
It does it automatically go there, or is this where we're having to manually place them?
The boss, you mean?
I'm
Yeah,
pretty
but-
sure that AoE on 1 is gonna... Is it okay if that AoE on 1 hits person standing on 2?
No.
Standing on 2, no, so I'm guessing 1 go as close as he can to the middle of the arena, and not to D because player will be standing at D, but player at 2 can stand as on the corner as far as he can. That way he puts as much distance between 1 and 2.
No, but there's gonna be no AoE on 3 yet, so they can actually stand there. The boss dashes, then 2 goes in. Can we do it that way?
Where do you want to place 2?
So the boss starts on 2, right?
Yes. On C,
And
yes.
then 2 starts here, and the boss
What?
the boss dashes up, and then 2 goes in.
What? No.
Yes.
Then
Yes.
then 1
Don't-
goes. This is tether 2 that goes in. Then 1 will they can go out, but then I'm still. Then 1 has to go out. 1 and 3 goes
One-
out.
1 and 3 swap,
So,
yes.
so all the green happens at the same time. So 2 going in.
Yes.
afterwards, right?
Yes.
Then it goes back. At that point, one has to go out,
and
two
3
go
will
out,
go to.
while two explodes there. So
And
I
at
don't
the
think
same
you
time,
can. I don't think if we are in the if the AOE is in the middle of the bridge, let's call it the bridge. You can't be on the square. It's too, I think it's too. I don't think it's safe to be that safe to be.
3 and 2 can go as quite close to B because nobody will be on B. It's the bubbling.
Yeah.
It's the
But
bubbling arena.
But we have to do this on the other side as well.
On the other side, I'm guessing the players on the bridge will go on the inner side of the bridge, while the players standing on the corner go on the outer side of the corner.
Okay, so then in this case the general safe spots so where 3 is now and just above B, so just south of B and just north of B be the safe spots that we're running in and out pretty much.
Yes.
And we don't know where the bubbling is, so we have to rotate the entire thing.
Yeah, but
We have
it's
to
just
do it,
yeah.
We have to
just,
get the pattern and then do it all on the fly.
And
Yeah.
this
But
is
it's not
actually
complicated. It's just about rotating your camera in one way and always doing it the same way.
and also mirror because the boss I think does jump plus knockback right before that. So boss will probably go always to one of the 2 square adjacent to the bubbling one.
Yeah.
I don't see how we could solve if he goes to the corner opposite of the bubbling one.
Maybe like test if it's distance based or not. because then you won't need to mirror if it's not.
Yes. Yes, we can test if it's distance based, but do we have there was one on this one?
Let's see. 1, 2.
Wait, but if we can do that, wouldn't it be easier?
I think it's a good baseline to
I
start
do
working
think
with.
if we were to move 2 and 1 explosions a bit over,
Yeah.
we essentially have those diagonals, basically across. Then maybe it's for the dashes, it's enough if they go forward and backward, kind of like Omega 12. Remember? Just one stepping a step
Yes.
forward.
You mean have a free stand there and
Yeah.
swap with one? Yeah, we can try that.
Yeah, I think we should try it. If we can do it like...
Right, I'm guessing we have 2 or 3 pulls to see if this works.
Screenshot it because I think it might shut down.
No, let's say
It gets saved for 90 days.
Oh,
also on my stream.
But yeah, they did this during the pandemic.
C'est.
Could refresh. Public on 1. Laser on 1, on 4, sorry.
I'll be on 4, yeah.
Off tank in front. And tank in There's a knockback in this zone. Knockback in zone.
That's kind of.
Bring the others up.
On me and Sidon. I'll go to 2, Sidon going 4 afterwards. Yes, after this. And you'll stay there, party goes back to 3, I'll go to 2. Party stack. This is the knockback thingy, I think. Well, the waves, yes. Be a bit further, yes. Nice. Bubbling on 2. Knockback from 1. So boss starts on 1. 1 will be on 3. 2 will be on
Wait, shit, no. I fucked it up so hard.
yeah, we can.
I'm away from the others.
Can swap on the corner, so 3 will be on the same corner as 1, but just in and out corner. Or did you get no, I didn't see why you died there.
Justin, you got you were on the, let's say you were on square 3 and you were in the corner, right?
I had the fourth head.
Yeah, exactly. Did you got a wall when I received the AoE on C, right?
No.
You
Or
sure?
I didn't. Like
I feel
I only got a bone when mine hit me. The only thing I got hit by was mine.
Okay, never mind. Then I probably looked at someone else. But then it looks like, yeah, I got hit by the AoE on C. Justin didn't get the wall standing at the outer corner of 3.
From the visual, I think we can, on the corner, the tether player can be quite close. It appears it stops exactly where the player is. Doesn't look like there's an AoE.
So where was the boss starting on this one?
On this one, boss was starting on 1. So player with tether 1, me there was on 3.
And which one was bubbling?
2.
When I looked at the tethers, they all seem to have gone to the same corner, right? At the start. Or am I mistaken? No.
We said just before, I don't think it was updated on the whiteboard, that you can try like you did in Omega, so having the all tether already pre-placed, but just swap in and out to make more space for the explosion.
Ah, right. Yeah, I see. Okay, I didn't catch on to that. Then it makes sense. Okay. Yeah, let's go again. Let's try exactly that again. Did it work?
On my side, and I think it was.
put
That's
a
the reason.
pre-position on the pre-position cheat sheet.
But yeah, let's try this again with the Omega method and the...
Since we don't need the explosion to be placed to make space for the dash, we can be A, B, C, D, be 1, 2, 3, 4. That way we don't need to think much.
No,
Okay.
Again, A, B, C, D to be 1, 2, 3, 4.
A, B, C, D are non-tethered. Non-tether 1 goes on A, non-tether 2 goes on B, and so on.
Oh, I see.
And then I guess the fourth is in the corner of, for example, four and...
Sorry, I misclicked.
Okay, let's do one or two polls and see if we can see if this works, or at least half work, before we wrap up.
Make sure if you are the non-tether to be slightly more towards the side with non-tether. So in this case, for example, I think there should be good for player non-tether free, for example.
The player with explosion 4 can wait a bit, may not get hit by the first explosion, I guess.
Yeah.
Do I count on? I was about to say, do I count on it before someone accidentally pulls? But Asabi beat me to it. I guess that's Prague by itself. But let's go.
Believe on one.
Take the tether to 4.
Of tank in front.
We haven't done a single tank swap this entire time, so Sidon is main tanking the entire time, more or less. So.
Okay. Knockback from 2. Knockback in Yuln.
Terrifying at all.
Watch debuff. Sidon and Tyler.
That's my
Sidon on 4, I guess.
After the explosion.
then I go to 2.
Yes. Party stack in the meantime. Yes. Release waves.
wonder if we can do max melee here. Probably.
Bubbling on 2. Knockback from 3. So 1 and 3 will go to 1. 2 and 4 will go to 3.
Let's see.
Okay. Work. Work.
I can see myself.
Fight.
I was like running to the one and I was like, oh crap, the god was going my way.
I started
Circle,
panicking and running in the circle, but every position was already taken. So I panicked more and ran into the water.
I guess
That's it.
they color coded so that C is basically number 3.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes it easier to quickly. Exactly. So that's how you find your place. And okay, let's go get. Let's try to. Yep.
Bubbling on 4, go to 2.
Take the pivot to 3.
Knockback from 1. On me and Alvis.
I'll go to 3.
Party stack. these waves.
It ended just before the paint buster.
That's so.
Dribbling on 1. Knockback on 4.
Wait, no, that's
Doesn't kill them.
Okay, then this is maybe the outline of the strategy. I'm just going to wall.
Release a knockback with Ares.
This guy.
You.
Tell us about.
How does that work?
I'll probably see from the bottom. For that, good. We made it, I guess, about halfway through the fight.
Yeah, behind works. Arturo was right behind me when mine came and didn't get hit. Yeah, we just have to find. Yeah, probably shouldn't be too hard to find a pattern for that next one.
So then it's just the bigger A's that need.
Yeah. I mean, there's only one. Depending on your arrow, there's basically only one place most people can. Yeah, because of the thingy, there's only one place you can go. Because you have to go across the bridge.
I mean, there are theoretically 2 ways you can do this.
I gotta head out. Thanks, guys.
Thanks. See you next week. Adios.
Yeah.
Another big.
Alright, I gotta go. Cheers.
Cheers.
Good night.
So you're talking about the